All right. So, whenever you guys are ready, you're still in Prima. You can gather information or do other things if you'd like. Buy, sell, trade.
Did we get a reward from that last?
Oh, um,
Um,
no.
he
But
just thanked us.
yeah,
Okay.
he just thanked you.
Okay.
I mean, Fran, you know what Fran wants for a reward, right?
A house.
He just wants a place to stay, not a
Yeah,
house.
not a house, just a room.
Yeah, just a room temporarily.
A spot in the attic,
I
or
don't want anything to hold me down. Like they're like, here, have this apartment, but you gotta pay
Oh
rent
no.
and upkeep it or something. I'd be like, shit. Even if they
Shit.
don't know rent, they're like, you gotta upkeep it, or the homeowners association's gonna come busting down your door and leaving you
That's
fines and
right.
stuff. I'm like, damn.
Fran's like, I'll
That's
just stay in it for a night and then give it to Gobi.
yeah, and he'll rent it out.
There you
Sublet it.
go. Oh
Probably, yeah.
no.
That's exactly what Gobi would
Don't
do.
give Gobi ideas.
I do have to update my number of Stunning Fist. Yeah, my Stunning Fist went up to 7. I think it goes up every level though.
You got, yeah, as a monk,
Stunning
I think you
fist.
get one per monk level.
Yeah.
Yay, we get to see it work more often since it
If
only
I
works
take
for Fran.
if I take the last feat in the dragon style chain, it actually gives you an extra use of Stunning Fist as well.
Wait, I think the solution here is you just have to be really swole for it to work. That's probably
I think it helps that I just throw it out like all the time. It's like,
nice. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a big thing. I mean, when I've played a monk before, usually it ends up like because it never works, I forget about it, and then
yeah.
and then I never
Then
use
you
it. Even
randomly,
though it costs nothing to use it, it's like you just
yeah,
forget about it.
just can
I'm
you
super stingy with my resources.
yeah, I just throw I mean I'm stingier with like key points,
Yeah,
but key points are actually like valuable.
very valuable. Yeah.
Stunning strike, I'm like, whatever. Like if it misses, I don't really care that
It
much.
doesn't share any other pool, so
Correct,
if
it's
you're not
its own
using it,
separate
you may as
pool.
well just
So I mean,
yeah
you can use
do it.
stunning strike. I can use it to apply fatigued right now instead, but I don't know. The problem is it gives you these other options, but like stunning
Fatigue's
is
not
usually
that
still
great.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, stunning's still
Do we
just
have
better
any
anyway.
ways of giving us like extra attacks? Like, does anybody have haste in the party? We do,
I
right?
I don't.
No.
Nope.
No,
I
not
mean,
until I get 4th level spells.
Okay, because my fox gets
Wait,
pounce
haste is on
at its
Oracle
7th
spells?
level.
Not haste, but the
No,
cleric version of
Oh,
haste.
Yeah,
fervor. Yeah.
I
yeah,
think
Yeah,
that's whatever.
you might be able to get haste out of Oracle if the right mystery, but I'm not 100% sure.
My fox has pounce now, but it doesn't actually have any extra attacks.
You can buy
I
scrolls or
know you can
wands of
get
haste,
I
perhaps.
know you can get haste on an Oracle if you take that one Elven Oracle archetype. For sure.
Oh, because
I know
elves
for
all
sure you can do
haste
it
you.
that way. Well, because it lets you pick anything from the sorcerer spell list.
Oh, anything.
You're a level I think you pick a level behind though, so you still wouldn't get it till you have 4th level spells when you could take Blessing of Fervor anyway, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
It's like an archetype I want to play someday, but I don't know if I ever will. I'm playing another Oracle right now, and I'm still not taking it. So, well, it's a multi-class Oracle, though, to be fair.
Hmm.
Also, only level 1, so not doing any of the cool things it's gonna get to do later. It's just a generic Oracle. I thought about taking action before thought as my next monk power, key power, and then taking improved initiative this turn, but I decided, especially learning how that the monk bonus from their wisdom and whatnot still applies when they're flat-footed, or charisma in my case, but that's something I thought it was a dodge bonus, but it's actually not. It's just like a monk bonus. So, yeah, like it's an untyped bonus that you get when you're flat-footed. So I was like, okay, well, I guess going first isn't really as big a deal when you're not like a spellcaster. I guess it makes it so I can hit burst flat-footed on my stunning fist or something, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Figured blind fight's probably going to be better. And maybe not. Maybe I'll never use it, but it could be one of those things. But
I'll just remind me to blind you.
no, you don't even need to do that. Just we'll fight in a fog cloud or something.
Oh yeah.
Or darkness.
I mean, I was thinking about taking blindness deafness. I'm just saying it's an option.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll just take the whole blind fight, blind master feat tree. I think the only way that would be at all viable is if I took like a 3-level fighter dip, though. So there's so many feats.
Yeah.
I might even need more than that, honestly. I think that normally that you can get that full feat tree through level 5 if you invest every single feat and you're a fighter. I think otherwise it's like you only get a really high level.
One quick question, and then I am done. In Fantasy Grounds, when you build a spell, is there a way to reorganize the effects?
I don't think so.
Oh.
You have to remove and re-add, or just deal with them not being in the order you want.
That's what I do. I just deal with it being
I
in
just
that
deal
order.
with it. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just.
That's
deal
why
with
I
it.
accidentally like harm people on freedom when I'm doing my lay on hands. It's because they're not exactly in the best order.
You know what? This is gonna bug me, but I'm fine. I'm not gonna be
Copy
casting
the
the spell.
code, or whatever, and
Yeah,
redo it and paste in.
I closed my character altogether. Okay, I am good.
Okay, my curse is at level 10. What does that do for me? I'm immune to charm, spells, and spell-like ability. There we go.
Wait, what? Immune to charms and spells and spell-like abilities? That
No,
sounds
no,
weird.
charm spells or
Charm
spell
spell-like.
like
Okay,
abilities.
okay.
Yeah.
So you're immune to charm. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless it's all natural.
Yeah.
Oh, like a charming, sexy man.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Is Gobi that? Does Gobi fit into that?
No. Fishman does not satisfy.
You don't want to go.
GG.
You don't want to sleep with the fishes.
Hey, I like it.
Oh god, I watched Aquaman for the first time and I fucking hated it, but like the first part of the movie I was just like, what the fuck is this? I don't know if you've ever seen Aquaman, but they just have a relationship out of nowhere. There's like no like character building at all. They're just like, oh, now they're having a baby. It's like, what?
That's how it works. You just find someone off the street and be like, hey, you want to have a baby?
But she already has a baby in the ocean. Whatever happened down there? Like, it was very awkward. Very awkward.
I have not seen. I'm assuming this is like the DC Aquaman. Like, well, I mean, I'll be honest. But
With
the
Jason
movie, right?
Momoa, yeah.
the newer movie that came out a few years ago.
It was just very awkward. My boyfriend and his friend was watching it, and I was just like, this is stupid. And they were like, you don't have to watch it. And you're like, you're right. So I stopped watching. I can't get into these overly done graphical movies that don't character develop enough, you know? It's like they're expecting me to care for things, but they didn't show me to care for them, so. It's pretty. The graphics are pretty, the colors are pretty. That's about it.
So you said we could buy stuff. I don't think I have anything I want to buy. Yeah, I don't have any money. So I guess I'm good to go.
Well, when everybody's ready, you can gather some information. Or beat people up for it if you really want, I guess. I
Oh.
don't know.
Is that an option?
I mean, it's always an option. I don't think it's a good option, but it is always an option.
It's like in Wrath of the Righteous. You meet some random NPC, and one of the options is always evil. Kill them. Kill
Yeah.
them.
I
Hi, I'm here to sell stuff to you. Rah!
I actually
Hi,
kind of
I'm
love
ask for
that.
help.
I kind of
Ah.
love that they let you kill basically every single NPC.
Everybody.
It cracks me
Yes.
up so much. It's enough that it's jarring when there's one that they don't let you kill. Like I don't think you can kill like Irabeth, for example. At least not in the first two. Maybe you can later, but
You're right. Your companion. No, even yeah. You know what? Even
she's not
some of
even
the
a companion.
companions, when you meet them, one of the options is just immediately like you find Ember, and it's like, oh,
Oh yeah,
witch,
yeah.
kill her. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay.
You can do that when you run into the what is it, the mongrel men too, but
Yes.
although I never
just-
selected it. But yeah.
Just-
Any
fine,
other
everybody.
diplomacies?
I'll go ask around if everyone's fine after the attack, like I guess.
Okay.
I will assist friend.
I don't think Fran needs assistance, but you can come along.
Wow.
Yuri Gigi's actually slightly better at diplomacy than me. Look at that.
Yeah. I have a
Alright.
20k.
Yeah. That makes sense. I only have 16.
Some rumors or truths, who knows? You never know. Some things that you guys hear. One of the fish people have recently returned back from one of their deliveries, and they said that the town that they delivered to, the people are acting very strange, as if they're all under some sort of spell. Some of the people are dancing in the streets. Some of them are wandering aimlessly. None of them are doing, their typical chores and farming and gathering and stuff like that. They're all just partying too hard, perhaps.
Isn't that
Very
just
strange.
the sun play? I mean, isn't that what they do all the time?
No, that's not what they do all the time. They have apple fields, and they're usually gathering apples and fishing and stuff like that.
Maybe it's an apple festival.
No, I didn't see any apples.
Are we talking Orion? Sorry.
If you ask the name of the city, he says, "Oh, it's over in Gust."
Gust. That's a name I don't remember.
That's disgusting.
And then Fran, you learn that the city's doing okay. They got some damage. They're working on taking care of that, and none of the dark dragons have remained. It looks like the typhoon that happened on the surface seemed to have scared what little dragons were left, but for the most part, most of them got swept up in that. And you also hear that there's rumors that there is a necromancer in Gust.
Didn't we meet a necromancer like a while ago?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the tower dude? Like, or that was that like
That
the
was the
Reaper?
Reaper.
Who was the Necromancer?
Um,
You remember Romero?
yeah, that's the one. He's the guy that kidnapped the queen or the princess.
Yes.
Okay.
No, the king.
The princess. The princess. Princess Nina.
And there was the land. The land was dying, but we couldn't figure out.
I thought
We kind of figured it had something to do with the water, but we had no way of actually doing anything about it or finding the source.
I thought it was like from the tower or something. That was
You
causing the
guys
land
don't
to
actually
die.
know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
But
can
yeah, the
have,
water was missing the
some
thing that
thoughts,
the
yeah.
frogs wanted or something too.
Yeah, the frogs like the water. And then, Franz, you also hear that somebody thought they saw a mole person with extremely long claws, but they disappeared.
I don't know if I believe that one.
Yeah, aren't the mole people legend at this point?
And if you ask them whereabouts you might have seen that, he said across the bridge, past Gus.
Oh, so that's at Gust as well.
And
Where
then
is Gust?
you guys hear one more rumor that one of the fish delivery guys saw a ghost ship to the west. It scared the hell out of him, so he fled.
Davy Jones.
It was all milky white and somewhat translucent. I don't know. It was pretty scary. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. And then
Guru,
you guys
you spirits,
go.
don't you?
Sorry, I speak with spirits?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Gobi shows up. Hey guys.
Oracles don't talk to spirits, right? That's like shaman and stuff.
Oracle can too. You need a divine caster, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I myself don't know anything about spirits.
Okay.
I just meditate and think about life, and then visions happen.
Yeah, so Gobi shows up and he's like, "Hey guys, what you doing?"
I'm not really sure.
We're thinking about going to Gust?
That is true.
I have never been to Gust.
It sounds breezy.
It sounds like there might be a festival going on there.
An apple
Oh.
festival.
Gust, you say? I'm not sure where that is.
Well, apparently a bunch of people have been there, so it can't be
Yeah,
that hard
actually,
to get to.
the
I guess
guy
I could
actually
ask
made
for
a delivery
directions.
there, right? The fish guy actually made a delivery there, which is why he saw they were acting weird.
Yes, one
So
of them.
So we'll ask him if he can tell us how to get to Gust.
Okay. He will tell you that it's in the northwest side of the map. More north than west.
And this isn't somewhere that's on our map revealed to us, right?
No, nobody has a map to sell you guys, so you don't have any visuals.
Okay. So Gobi, you wanna go on an adventure?
Sure, but I gotta drop something off at an island.
Sounds about right for Gobi.
Gobi delivery service.
Yeah, some stupid angels need a flute.
Oh, those are the singing angels.
Well, I don't think they sing.
Okay. Then they're different angels. There seems to be a lot of angels out in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the first time I gotta go there. But we can go there first and then to this guest place.
Sure.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready.
I'm ready now, but maybe tomorrow morning we should leave.
This is what I've been waiting for. The map. It's always exciting when you uncover a new part of the map.
Mm-hmm. So you guys want to go the next day, get your spells back?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Alright. Then tomorrow we leave.
Alright.
Cool. I guess we'll have to probably gather some supplies, rations, and things like that. Maybe. Or just fish and magically cook it somehow. I don't know.
Just don't cook fish inside me. That's all I don't want to
I've got
smell
trail
like
fish.
fish.
Inside him?
How far is it to
But
the
he is a fish. How can you
island?
not smell like fish?
Does Gobi know how long it'll take?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
It'll probably be several days.
I'll be right back.
I was warned by my company that the waters over there are much more dangerous. So
More dangerous
sometimes-
than here? But
Some-
everything's dangerous here.
Oh yes. Predators that I can normally handle, but we might have to do a little bit of hide and seek when we go over there.
Sounds
Things
like
much
fun.
larger than me scare me.
Well, I got told not to take underwater combat feats, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. So, the next day, Gobi is waiting for you guys at the docks.
Anyone who has damage, let's see, I didn't have that many spells left actually. So I don't know, maybe I couldn't have healed everyone up. But we'll be traveling some days, so we'll get healed fully the next day.
You and Fran are the only two that have a little bit of damage.
Yeah, it should be fine. I'm pretty sure I was like out of spells after the last fight.
All right. Ready when you are.
Yep. We'll go meet
yeah.
Gobi, I guess, right?
Oh, hey, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever find the guy that we were looking for to deliver the bread to?
No.
Oh, man.
They
But-
You
weren't.
suspect he was teleported away?
But at least we came back, so we shouldn't have any Prima should be safe at least.
Did we tell people in Prima that we're back? I guess they've seen us
Yeah.
when we were asking around for information.
Yeah, Franz made sure to tell people, like, not to go looking.
But I've had this task in our quest journal for such a long time, and I'm getting antsy about clearing it out.
And you're worried at some point you might move on to a major story beat and block off the quest.
That's
Oh,
exactly it.
But I think this one might be one that we have to complete in the next book anyway. Might be.
Yes, it's looking that way.
And the next chapter of our adventure.
Yeah.
Or the next chapter after that one. Or maybe even the one after that.
That's the very end boss, is we have to defeat the final boss to
It was
deliver
the
the bread.
Elven.
Right, I'm back.
I was going to say, this is an inconsequential looking quest that is actually the key to the final encounter, which is why it lingers in your journal all this time.
Grandma's actually asking you to deliver bread to Zog.
That is her grandson, and it's going
Yeah.
to remind him of his humanity, and it's going to bring him back from the dark.
Yes.
But you see, that's the trick. If you just sold the bread or got rid of it from your inventory to clear out space,
You
aha!
could
Now
never
you
do
have
it.
you have a problem. Now you have to do it the hard way. This is to get the good ending.
True ending. The bread true ending.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully this isn't one of those games that you have to beat twice to get the true ending, though.
Twice? What kind of like fucking baby hold your hand game are you playing? You
Most
gotta do some fucking
JRPGs
Nier.
are like that.
A lot of them, it's
Really?
more than twice.
Well, I was going to say Nier. I was just saying
You gotta
Nier
get
Automata.
ending E,
Yes.
right? That's the
Yeah.
true ending.
You
You only have to beat the game 3
Like
times.
5
to get that
times.
one, or something like that. But it's not, you don't have to beat the whole game is the thing, because eventually they give you chapter select and you just go straight to the end.
It's 3 for Nier Automata, but
Yeah.
if you play like Nier,
Okay, yeah, I haven't played
it's
that yet.
more. And if you play Drakengard, it's 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And everyone thought the 5th ending from Drakengard was the joke ending, but it was actually what started the Nier verse.
Right. I know that much.
Well, I ain't saying anything other than this is a JRPG, so. Well.
So we're going to have to restart from level 1
Yeah.
once we finish this.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be in a time loop and blah blah blah. It'll be fine.
Oh no. That hasn't worked.
That has not worked.
That got scrapped, actually.
Yeah. All right. You guys all aboard? Gobi says.
I still think that campaign could have worked, but I don't think.
Oh sure, anything
it
could
the
have
right way.
worked.
But oh well.
Oh well.
I'm excited for the much simpler, straightforward campaign that we're doing now, or at least on the surface it looks like it is.
That's not tomorrow, right? It's next week.
That's next week, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Unless you guys have any final things to do, Gobi's ready to take off.
I was looking to see if there's anything I need to buy or want to buy, but I don't think
Okay.
so. I don't have that much money, so
Yeah, I'm short on cash as well.
I think we're
Yep.
good.
All
Use
right.
50 platinum pieces and 90 gold pieces, or just burning a hole in my pocket. But I'm a druid. What use do I have for money?
True. All right. Then it will take. Let's see. It's gonna take 5 days at Gobi's top speed to get to the next destination. I don't think you guys have any like scroll making to do, so.
I do not.
Yeah, I did not. This is not a crafting character.
All right. So he starts heading northwest. And though you guys are inside him, it will start revealing some of the map for you. Until you guys get to a place called Tunland. And he gets up to the beach. And I'm gonna show you guys kind of what the place looks like.
This is the place he wanted to stop on the way, right?
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
delivery here.
In the flute.
Alright. So you do see angel-like people flying around, as well as walking when you guys arrive. And at the beach, there is somebody waiting for Gobi. And he pulls out a flute and hands it to this person. And then this person takes the flute and starts playing it. And Gobi just shrugs and says, I don't know what they said, but I think they're saying thank you. And then the angel
Is that how they
person
talk?
nods and walks away.
They talk with music. Is that what the people of Tunland are like?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So there's a group of angels that speak only in song, and then this group of people, angels, communicate only in music.
Gobi shakes his head. No, I don't think there's a group of people who speak only in song. Maybe that was just a rumor you heard, but I think they just use instruments.
Probably these guys.
Do any of us play an instrument?
Nope.
I'm going to take that as a no.
Go fish.
I don't even know if I know very many people that play instruments. I don't think we had a whole lot of them at the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't play instruments myself. Well, did you guys want to look around or shall we go?
If this is the place of the musical angels, I may have misremembered about the singing. They only speak in song, but
Or
wasn't
the
there
rumor was slightly false.
Or-
Rumors
sure.
can be wrong.
wasn't there also, like, didn't going hand in hand with that say that their queen was considering joining the Dark Dragons, or is that something I'm also
that would
missing?
be terrible if she did that.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that, but you might be right. Somebody probably said something like that.
Other than the substantial language barrier, would it be worth our time to find out if this rumor is true? Because if so, we might need to dissuade.
Maybe we'll find out simply by being here.
Do we want to spend a day just to explore this island?
Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't mind looking around at
I'm gonna
least.
go check out the wildlife.
Okay. Just one day to get a feel for the place. We can make a decision after that.
All right, you guys step into the city. And
How big is it? It looks substantial.
it's very large.
Very fancy.
Very fancy. So you guys go out and about, and you see angels doing chores, tasks, you know, regular everyday things that a normal city would do. The only difference is that they're all carrying some sort of musical instrument.
They're flying around, right?
Some of them and some of them walk. It just depends on their mood.
That's interesting.
So the city must be full of music.
It is
Just
pretty
I'll be-
noisy. It's
general
like New
conversation.
York in like the early stages of its life when it
I'll
was
be
just
walking
whistles and
around
everything.
and I'll be listening or looking for anybody that I think I might actually be able to communicate. Like if I hear somebody talking with words, then I might.
Okay. You do not hear a single person talking with words. However, some people seem to produce music more beautifully than others.
Oh, and I would never
Rude.
tell them that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if nothing else, they were able to understand Gobi. So they, at least that one understood common language.
Well, all Gobi did was hand him a flute, and then it played the flute back at him, and then Gobi shrugged and said, I think they said thank you.
Well, I will attempt to say hello to some people and see what happens.
Okay. You attempt to say hello to one of the angels, and they look at you curiously, and then they play their instrument back at you, but you don't know what they're saying.
And of course, I don't know if they understood me or, yeah.
I mean, I could try sense motive.
Play 2 notes for no and 1 for yes.
Fringe, you think that they didn't fully understand, but body language can go a long way, so you think that they're being friendly and kind of saying hello in their way?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't think we're able to get much.
I wonder if comprehend languages would actually help.
Gobi says, have you tried playing the guitar?
Do we have one?
No, but most traveling bands have guitars. I suppose you're not a traveling band, are you?
I shake my head no.
No. Well, maybe we will prepare better on our way back. How's that?
Ah.
It does seem like a really nice place, but I can't help anyone here how I am right now.
Yeah, how are you gonna be able to, do work for a room if you can't talk to them? I
Exactly.
think you want like gold or something.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe we should come back with some kind of musical instrument.
Yes, we'll catch this on the way back then. That sounds like a good plan.
Interesting. Are there any music shops?
You look around and you don't see any music shops.
Yeah, it's odd that Gobi had to import. They had to import the instrument, right? You'd think if this was their communication, they'd make their own, but that is curious. So that means that person that we gave the flute to was essentially mute.
Maybe, yeah.
Hmm. I say, as we have our own mute companion.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should give an instrument to Boy.
I mean, I don't know. He doesn't know how to play anything.
No, two. Give a whistle. 2 for yes or 1 for no or something.
I could just hold up some fingers.
True.
That would
But
be
you
interesting.
can't do that in combat.
Instead
Like
of
I went
learning
up
to actually speak, Boy learns to play an instrument, which is the language of the angels. So
Yeah.
Boy's an angel?
speak, but without words.
Gobi says, since we're here, we might as well stay the night.
Okay.
How are you gonna do that?
I was just gonna sleep right here on the beach.
Oh, I guess that kind of works.
If you like
I'm fine with
sand,
that.
Fran looks a
it's
little
everywhere.
disappointed though.
It should only be a couple of days to this gust town, according to that one dude.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Do I have prestidigitation? No. I don't even know if that's on the cleric list.
No,
We're gonna have sand everywhere.
All
it's
right.
everywhere.
The next day, he's ready to take off. Are you guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So it'll take him a couple of
Guess,
days.
yeah, well, we're all full now.
And oops. Okay, there we go. You guys arrive at Gust, which is on the left side there. I'd scroll in, but my mouse scroll is a bad citizen. There we go, okay. Yeah, we'll just have to sit like this. Okay. So you guys arrive at the location that you were told. And when you guys get out on the beach, you will see Gust. And allow me to show you what Gust looks like.
Ooh.
That
Alright.
is very fancy, beautiful.
I'm not seeing much of a beach though.
It's on.
Maybe it's around the back.
It's
You
somewhere.
don't see it,
and
it's
then
near the
there's a
golf
bunch of
course.
apple trees as well.
That is a substantial bridge.
That it is.
Yeah, but look at that golf course.
Even got the flag. Nice.
All right. Gobi says, well, I don't know if I want to go into Crazy Town.
They're crazy?
That's what I
That's why we're
heard.
here.
Oh.
Something seems to have afflicted them.
They're just merry.
Yes, they're excessively merry. We're here to throw some water on this party.
Oh. That seems rude, but okay.
Gobi says, will you guys be needing me? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about going and doing something.
As long as you bring us back later. I don't think we need you right now.
Bring you back where? To Prima?
Or wherever we go on to. I don't. This is an adventure. We don't want to be stuck
Gobi, I
here.
think you've done enough to help us. I don't think you owe us anything.
Yeah. I mean, if we run into each other again.
Okay.
Did we have
I'm
a
sure
way
we
of
can find
calling
our own way.
Gobi? Did he give us something that we could call him with?
No.
Or am I misremembering that?
He
Okay.
gave us a cell phone.
His number.
He only gave us the number. We had to get our own cell phone.
Yeah.
And a hell of a time finding one.
He writes his phone number on the palm of your hand, puts a heart on it, and says, "Okay, I'm on."
Alright.
Alright, Gobi wishes you luck and says, I'll hang around the beach here for a day, but if you guys don't come back, I'm gonna assume that you're enjoying your stay in Crazy Town.
Okay.
Oh, people are very opinionated about this place.
Yes. Is there a dock or ships up here?
No.
Huh.
From the beach, though, there does seem to be a road, like a dirt road, that you can
Right.
take.
Okay. I guess, yeah. Let us. What was the name of this town again?
Gust.
There we go.
Gust. Yeah.
And that's on the island of Tunlan?
No.
No, wait.
That's
I
Crusader
haven't
Island.
gone far enough. My map is zoomed in too much. There we go. Got it. Oh yeah, your map even has the big bridge across there. Okay. Fane's staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's head to the town proper.
Yeah, I guess we gotta go and find out what's going on.
All right. You guys head into the town. And when you arrive, you see like a monument in the center of a town. It's just of like a flower lady. She has like a basket, and it looks like her hands in the air, and she's sprinkling flowers about. But because she's a statue, she's not moving. But that's the visual that you get. But also around this monument, you see 7 girls that seem to be twirling and dancing around it.
Like a maypole.
They don't have ribbons, but yeah, they're just twirling and dancing around it.
Okay. Is there any kind of music going on, or like
No music.
they're just doing it?
In fact, there's a breeze of wind, hence the name Gust.
Yeah, it's breezy here.
It's breezy here.
Maybe we should have brought somebody from Tunlan over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking something similar, but
I don't know any way to convince them, but these people seem like they want music.
True.
Any other people that you see in the city, they look somewhat dazed, like they're sitting on their porch, just looking out off into the distance. Nothing specific that they're looking at, unless that's what they like. It's just the good old scenery. But yeah, there's nobody really walking around the town. You don't see people going in and out of shops. You just see like the dancing girls and then people just kind of sitting in front of their houses in somewhat of a daze.
Well, I'll approach the nearest person and greet them. Hello.
They look at you for a moment and then turn their head and look back out to the distance.
I apologize. We're new in town. Is there a festival going on?
You do get a response. They shake their head no.
I look out in the distance. Is everybody like looking in the same direction?
No.
Oh, okay.
You
This
can
is
sense
weird.
motive if you like.
This is the weirdest festival I've ever seen.
It's not a festival.
Yes, but we can't judge other people on their cultures just because they're different from ours. So
That's true.
Alright, with those rules, you're not entirely sure. Does boy want to sense motive?
Sure, I'll attempt it. I don't have any ranks in it, but I rolled high.
Oh,
anybody have
boy
ranks in
is
it?
the king of reading body language. Since
Okay.
he doesn't talk, this is his language. Boy, I don't know how you're gonna translate this to your party. You can do so however you'd like. But they appear to be under some sort of effect, like a spell effect, like they're charmed or being controlled somehow.
All right, well, I don't use this much, so maybe this is worth it. I'm going to speak to my fox and tell it what is going on, and then the fox is going to become anthropomorphic and tell the others that, yeah, these people are not themselves.
You've done this before, right? I mean, your fox.
Yeah.
I've
You
done this
cast
once
the
before,
anthropomorph.
yeah.
Okay, so this isn't the first time.
And the fox is medium sized now, so it's a person. It looks like a kitsune basically now.
Yeah.
It's the right size. Yeah, and the fox tells you guys that yeah, boy says that they're under some kind of enchantment.
Oh, wait, I'll cast Detect Magic. Aha. Wait, do I have Detect Magic? Moment. Yes, I do. Okay.
I say if you don't, I can do it.
Yeah, it's Spellcraft that I don't have. You know what? I thought I was going to put a
I
point
thought
into
you were gonna put a
Spellcraft,
point into it.
but
I mean, it's not a
somewhere
huge
along the
deal.
way, did I not? That was my plan. I'll work this out. But yes, anyway, I'll cast Detect Magic.
You do detect magic on the individual you're talking
to. I'll spend a couple of rounds to see if I can figure out its school, although I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
I forgot what school is charm.
Enchantment. Usually.
Enchantments? Yeah, it's an enchantment.
My charm immunity may have come just in time, it turns out.
Yeah.
Possibly. I think I get bonuses for his charm.
You guys all of a sudden
Nope,
hear a
it's fine.
thud on the ground. And you look over, and one of the dancing girls seems to be passed out. And the other girls are just dancing over her as they
Uh-oh.
continue.
Boy's gonna go run over and check her with a heal check.
Okay, you do so. She appears to be exhausted.
Uh-oh, I need to take her into immediate care.
I'll go over there too. If you seem like worried, I guess I'll pick her up and look around for like where to take her to.
There's many houses, but some benches.
I'll take her to a
some
bench for now.
lawns.
Then
Okay.
I'll try and
I don't
figure
feel
out
like
if
kicking my way into somebody's house and be like, "This is the wrong house." It could be like
I
in
mean,
Morrowind, where if you happen to sleep in somebody else's bed,
Yeah.
you're immediately like they try to murder you.
oh, is that what happens? Assassins always.
If you well, that happens
They call them
too.
guards.
Yeah, the assassins try to murder you when you sleep in Morrowind as well, but that's a separate issue. But also, if you sleep in somebody's
Oh,
bed,
so
you
just
get
don't
fines.
sleep. Noted. Okay.
Sleeping is very dangerous in Morrowind. Yes.
The leading cause
Wow.
of death.
Yeah.
Like
No,
the true
seriously, like
wilderness.
the first time you try to sleep in that game, if you have one of the expansions, somebody shows up and tries to murder you. No matter where it is, you could be in a cave out in the middle of nowhere, and somebody will show up and try to murder you.
Oh, I have to step away just for a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, so I lay this the dancing girl that fell over exhausted onto a bench.
yeah, I want to try and identify the spell effect here if I can. So would that be a knowledge arcana for spell in place, or is it a spellcraft because they're under the effects?
You can do knowledge arcana for spell in place, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's normally.
It's
I
a
do
high
not know
DC.
anything.
You do not know. Okay.
Our arcane knowledge person just went AFK, so well, I
Okay.
don't think Star Fox's bonus is much better than mine though.
Did Boy want to roll a heal check and see
Yeah,
if he can
I'll
aid
do
her
that.
and help her?
Help me, oh boy, one Kenobi.
All right, Boy. While you're, trying to care for her, you notice that she's slightly malnourished. And so you try to find some water, you grab an apple, perhaps try to give her some food.
Yeah.
And she wakes up, and for like the briefest of moment, you see the human in her as she looks at you and says, "Thank you." But then something takes over her, and it looks like she's trying to stand up.
Hmm. Okay.
These people seem
So
like they need
she does
help.
that.
I'm sorry, what was that, Matt?
So that she does that then. That's what she does.
If you don't stop her, then she stands up and then she starts dancing and heading back towards the statue.
Well, I don't feel like I can stop her.
Well, you can restrain her, I suppose, but yeah.
I wouldn't hold her against her will like that. Even though she's under some other kind of influence.
Can I get a
Okay, I'll let her go.
perception from everybody?
Sure.
All right. Everybody notices this, but Gigi notices something extra. You guys all notice that the wind has picked up a little bit, and you see like these little pollen like spores floating in the air. And Gigi, you look over and you see somebody in the doorway in their house, and they're staring straight at you.
Oh. Hello? Who are you?
They wave at you as if to come inside.
Okay.
Is that suspicious?
No, this
I'll
is
go.
perfectly
I don't
normal.
care.
This is normally what happens when you come to a city. Somebody
You
will
come
invite
to
you
a party
inside.
city? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over there. I'll follow Gigi. This
No.
happens. This happens a lot of places I go to. I get invited inside, and you know, they offer you tea or coffee or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes some snacks. They might, if I tell them that I would like to pay them back for that, they'll usually let me do something to help them out. This is normal. This is the
Okay.
first normal thing that's happened since we got here.
All right,
Okay,
you
so yeah, we'll
guys
go.
go inside the house.
Yeah,
And
I will
when
keep an eye.
Okay, and when you're all inside the house and she shuts the door, you see her like pushing like a like maybe a towel or something up against the bottom of the door as if to prevent
Okay.
things from coming through that.
Like pollen spores in the air.
Right. And
Think
she
I see what's
says,
happening.
she looks over at you and says, "You're unaffected."
We just got here.
Yes, as you've noticed, something's wrong.
I nod.
Well, it's our understanding that something's been wrong for a couple of weeks now.
Yes, it started off slow, but more and more people seem to get affected when they go outside. I have been locking myself up in here, so I seem to be okay. I think it has something to do with all the pollen in the air.
The pollen. Did we notice anything like any unusual smells or scents or anything like that?
Well, Secret said
Just a
that we
moment.
see the pollen with our perception checks.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just
Sorry.
a moment ago, the
I'd stepped
wind
away.
picked up, and when it did that, you guys started seeing all these like spores in the air.
So that's unusual then. That's not something that normally happens on a seasonal basis.
No, it started several weeks ago.
Strange.
And this is also the place where we heard there's a necromancer. I wonder
You
if
did
that's
hear a rumor
related.
like that, yeah.
I don't know what a necromancer would be using spores for, unless. Do I know of some kind of like undead, evilly creature that uses spores or pollen or something?
You can try
Actually, I don't. I've
rolling
no.
any knowledge as you'd like.
I'll roll this knowledge.
I just realized Gobi's
Nothing's
still
coming
out
to you.
there. We should probably tell him to get inside or get out of here.
True, we should.
You should wait. The pollen's gonna pick up. Maybe when it
Oh
calms
no.
back down.
I'll just have to hope, I guess, because I can't help him if I get stuck dancing.
So like, does
I'll be right.
Guru Gigi know that he's immune?
Well, see, it depends how the spores
I don't
work, right?
know.
Because this might not be a charm spell.
Well, we identified some kind of enchantment spell on the
True.
people. or
I guess you're
spell-like
just going to have to
abilities.
test it, right?
So I feel like I would be like fairly confident I'm immune if I also know that. Like I don't know. I
I was
should
going to
know.
say, I don't know. You don't sound confident.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like as an oracle, do I know when I level up what abilities I gained, and like do I know before I
I mean,
have
it's
a
mostly
situation
up
where
to
they
your
present
character's
themselves?
interpretation.
Because
Most of the
yeah,
time, characters are aware that they've gained like new insight. Like a wizard, obviously, is very like I've learned new spells or something. I can
I've
figure that shit
studied
out.
my
But
spell
like an
book. I've
oracle,
mastered this.
like
Yeah.
maybe gets like a vision the next time they sleep from whatever the source of their mystery is, that like they've been given new blessings or something.
Yeah, I feel like I
Your
probably
will
know.
feels stronger.
Fran is probably just like, I do feel stronger.
I'm swole.
So in that case, then
I can do 2 more push-ups now than I used to be able to.
like I'm somewhat sure I'm immune to this effect. So I kind of want to go Warren Gobi.
Okay. So Gigi races out of the house, goes to the beach, and does not seem to get affected, and tells Gobi.
Yeah, I tell him
Gobi's
to
like already
come with
dancing
us,
when he gets down there.
or to come
That's
with
what I
me
was
and
like
go
thinking
inside
might
the house.
happen, that he might get stuck here now. Now we have to rescue Gobi too.
No. When Gigi gets to Gobi, he does see Gobi seems to be picking apple trees and sticking them in his bag.
He's stealing apples. Get him.
Yeah, it's normal. Gobi's fine. But yeah, I'll strongly encourage him to come with me back to the house and get inside.
He says, go into Crazy Town and become crazy myself? No, thank you. I'm just gonna hop into the ocean here and swim away.
Okay, that works. Yeah, just be careful. There's like polleny spores in the air that will make you go crazy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out here much longer.
Good luck with that. Bye.
All right, bye, Gobi. All right, and then I'll go back to the house and tell the party that I warned him and that he's gonna seek refuge in the ocean, which I
Okay.
assume
Alright,
he's probably safe
that
there.
makes sense. He is a creature of the sea, after all.
So in the meantime, while Gigi was away, the woman explains to you guys that her brother is missing. He went up the mountain because he suspected that the pollen is coming from there, but he has not returned, and that's been over a week.
What made him suspicious about the mountain being the source?
Well, when the wind gust picks up, that's the direction all the spores are coming from.
Makes sense. Does anybody live up over in that direction? Is there another village or, woodsmen or any such things? Ruins of any description?
There is a great big bridge up there,
Yes.
with a structure at the beginning of it. But I don't know if anybody lives up there. My brother had been working on trying to repair the bridge. It's been there forever.
Okay.
It's very old. I think our ancestors built it a long, long time ago.
Well, sounds like we should probably go there. That's our only lead.
You want to go up there? It might be dangerous.
I know it's dangerous, but if anybody tries to come
Yeah.
after us, tell
Oh
them
no.
not to. It's imperative. The entire world could just drain of people coming to try to rescue the black person that came before them. So let us be the last people on that chain, okay? But I think we'll come back. We're pretty good at this sort of thing. But I understand your worries that yeah, somebody might go to try to save us.
To be quite honest, I don't think anybody will. Everybody seems to be affected now.
Have you found any way to break people out of this reverie? If you bring them inside, will they recover?
No. I have tried that, but they just aimlessly wander around the house or they sit and stare.
Okay.
What are the times that it's safe to go outside?
Probably when the wind stops blowing as harshly. Unless you have a means to stop it.
Well, I don't know what's causing it yet, so I can't promise that we can.
So the wind dies down in the afternoons, in the evenings, strongest in the mornings.
No specific time, really.
Oh, okay. Well, is there anything we can do? I look at Guru to protect ourselves.
You look at me.
Well, you're the healer, right?
Takes several levels in Oracle.
If someone becomes affected, I could maybe cure them temporarily until they become affected again.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's about it. You can maybe like put cloth over your face.
Yeah.
Boy, do we need to wear masks?
I would nod. Probably.
The lady says,
I
that's a
think we should
brilliant
make
idea.
cloth
That might
masks.
help.
I mean, any kind of like linen or fabric here can be used for that. It wouldn't take very much.
Okay, so let's tear up some old linen or clothes or something.
Are you trying to tell me that you don't just have a whole bunch of masks just lying around that you have to use all the time?
Shame on you. Shame.
What sort of strange world is this? I wish I could live in this fantasy world. All right. Yeah, we'll try to construct some like makeshift masks
Yeah.
using some string, cloth, and a mask.
Right, you guys spend some time to make some masks. And during that time, the wind seems to slow down to a slight breeze.
All right, now's the time to go.
Yeah, we should probably be quick as well because
we're masked up. Let's head out.
We don't know when we'll pick up again, right?
Correct. All right, let's beat it.
So they don't normally go up to the bridge then.
I guess not.
No, we don't.
Okay, let's make haste.
Okay, so you guys start heading up the mountain trail.
You know, technically, I could turn myself into an elemental, and I wouldn't need to breathe.
For how long, though?
Hours.
Yeah, for him it's hours.
Okay.
It's my wild shape.
Definitely something to keep in mind. If the breeze picks up and the masks aren't working, then yeah, that would be a good option.
While the fox is still anthropomorphic because it can stay like that for like an hour and 10 minutes, it will tell you guys what Boy tells it, and that in an emergency, Boy has a spell that can protect us from inhaled dangers.
That sounds excellent. That's something that he would be able to cast today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just so happen to have it prepared on my spell list because it's just a good spell in general, and this seems like a really good opportunity for it if we need it.
How long does it last?
It's 14 hours total, but I can split it among up to 7 people.
One of those. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. We have a couple of different options if this doesn't work.
Oh, my stunning fist
Okay.
DC went up too. I think it already has configured to go up, do that automatically though.
So you guys can do your preparations, and when you're heading up the trail, you can go ahead and roll perceptions.
Oh, I will ask one last question here. How long does it take to get up to the bridge?
It'll take you most of the day. If you were to go all the way to the top.
Okay. So I'm not going to cast any spells at the moment.
I'll cast Fist.
Knowledge history? There's nothing historical here. Yeah, go ahead and roll your perceptions as you guys move.
Hey, that's a good perception.
Hey, that's a good perception.
Okay.
I was told there's a bridge somewhere.
So as you guys make your way up, about halfway up the trail, Frand perhaps stops you guys and prevents you from continuing. Frand, up ahead, you see a really large plant with like a scary kind of cloaked figure standing next to it doing something. You think it's some sort of like spells or incantation because of how he's moving his hands around and little weird things happen.
Can you guys tell what he's doing? I'm whispering after I point him out.
Can I roll Spellcraft?
You can try. Yeah.
Hey, he might be in the middle of casting a spell. Maybe it's like a minutes per or full minute cast timer, or like hour cast time. I mean, Legend Lore is a 24-hour cast time, so maybe he's casting Legend Lore.
Okay. Spell wise, you don't really know. It seems to be extremely powerful.
He's doing a
Okay.
ritual, maybe.
I'll warn the party. It's very powerful magics.
Maybe we need to get closer then.
That's not what I was
Gigi
thinking.
Hey, is that
and
is this?
Aranaxis, when you look,
Okay.
this figure kind of reminds you of somebody you've seen before.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that question.
Guys, I think I'm gonna sneak up a little closer and see if I can get a better look.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna try to sneak closer.
Oh, okay. Let me see if you get spotted. Uh-oh. Fran gets spotted.
That's not that bad. It was bound to happen.
And the individual who was casting spells stops and looks in your direction and says, "Ah, guests."
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was trying to be quiet out of respect for whatever you're doing.
Maybe I'll take you. And he starts to cast a spell, and you can roll initiatives, everybody.
Oh no. Why didn't I take improved initiative?
I didn't realize how small my map is. It's really small.
Just make the grid super tiny so that all of our icons on our face take up the entire token.
You guys just get a blur fest, that's all.
Oh, I'm just gonna make the image, blow up the image.
Yeah, okay, nice blurry image.
You could just do what websites did in the 90s and just copy paste the same small image 30 billion times over the background of the web page.
We're under the effects of a
This
constant
was
blur effect while on
this
this
was
map.
the effect. This was the strategy that I used back in making websites on GeoCities back in the day. I guess that was more like early 2000s, but late 90s, early 2000s.
Alright, so
I guess
Franz is a
late
little
90s it was
ahead
max
of the group,
pages.
so I'll stick him up here somewhere, and then the rest of you guys are a little further back.
Fran pauses beside the three graves.
Yeah. It's not ominous, it's fine.
Am I missing anybody? No, that's all of you guys.
Oh, that's not a normal plant at all.
Oh no, I said a very big plant.
Are
Very big.
plants normal in general?
Well, when you said ominous, I thought you were talking about ominous cloaked figure, not ominous triffid plant.
Alright, everybody's initiative. Okay. So he tries to complete his spell as his surprise action, and Fran, go ahead and roll a will save.
Alright. If it is a mind affecting effect, I get a +3. And I guess some other situational bonuses depending on the type, but
Okay. It is enchantment. Mind
alright,
affecting.
so it's at least 12. Could be higher if it's paralysis, stunning, sleep, or fear, I get a bonus. If it was none of those, then it's 12.
No, it's none of those. He suggests to you that you come here.
Come hither.
Okay,
And you are under the effect of suggestion. Okay, round
I think I was going to do that anyway.
Aranaxis. You see Fran, like, looks like he's starting to take a step or two forward after the... We'll just call him Wizard, because that's what you guys last known him as. He starts walking towards the Wizard.
Okay.
Also, this is uphill.
It'd just be
Not
normal
that's
rounds,
going to
wouldn't it?
affect you, but yeah.
I think nobody's off guard, right? Like everybody was aware of the combat, right?
Yeah, everybody's aware.
Okay, so yeah. Should just be normal round.
Yep, Aranax's turn.
Yeah, I cast a spell. Good old Ablative Barrier. And I will move up next to Fran. Did we know this guy's name from our last encounter? He had one, didn't he?
No.
He
The
was
people in
just
the
called
town were
the
just
Necker.
calling him the wizard.
The wizard. The wizard. Okay. What are you doing here? I thought we chased you off for good last time when you fled from us.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "Oh, there's more of you."
Maybe like one more.
He begins to cast a spell.
Okay.
Do I know the spell?
It looks like he's summoning something.
Okay.
I tell the party he's summoning something. Stop him.
All right, Gigi.
All that being said, I don't know if I can stop him.
Yeah, you remember, like, when you guys fought him the first time, he seemed almost impossible to hit with your spells. Like, you guys failed every attempt. Though you were being swarmed by skeletons at the time. He seemed really
That's
powerful.
Yeah, he left last time though.
Yes.
Right? He's like, my minions will take care of you. I've got better things to do.
Basically, yes.
Do I know like what kind of creature he is? Or like kind of knowledge check?
Hmm.
I don't remember what we found last time.
Through your travels, maybe you've learned more knowledge religion?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I think I'm gonna. I don't know if this works, but I'm gonna try and command him. So I have to get closer. I have to count squares. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think.
I mean,
And
all
then
you
how
have to
far
do
is
is
he?
say turn on locked tokens. You're welcome.
I think he's too far for me to cast command.
At all.
What is the range on it?
It's close.
Uh,
So
25 plus, so that's 40.
40, yeah.
I'll instead cast Bless on the party. You're all blessed. Bless you, bless you, bless
Yay!
you. Actually, I don't know if I can. I think is it 40 foot? I think it's 40 foot. We're fine.
I think it's 30,
'Cause-
but it should be feel fine.
Well, Frand and Boyer separated.
20 feet away.
Yeah, but it's a burst. It's not like haste.
It's a
Yeah.
50 foot burst.
It's centered around
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Fox already has it? Yeah, okay.
All right. Bless you. All right. The fox.
Let's see. It's gonna hold its action until after boy.
Okay. Fran.
I just move up here, right?
Yeah, you gotta do the suggestion.
All right.
All right. And while you go through those squares,
Flat-footed?
that
Might have probably
that
fixed
plant
it.
looks like it wants to eat you.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Do I
You can
realize
see it
that
licking
now?
its
And
lips.
I probably is a suggestion still in effect to like make it. I guess all it is
You
it comes
completed
closer,
it.
and I did that.
Yeah, you completed it, so it would
I'll
technically
realize
fit.
I noticed the plant moving like that. Like, oh shit, I don't like that. I'm going to fight defensively, I think, and try to hit the plant. I think.
Did you have enough move speed? Oh yeah, you're a monk. Of course you did.
Oh, monk. Yeah, that was a single move.
Yeah.
That was a single move. I still have like 15 feet of move. I could like move there and move
Mm.
back and still have a standard action. But I'm going to yeah, fight defensively. I'm going to use 1 point of key. No, I'm not gonna use the key yet. I'm probably gonna need all that key for Mind Shield, honestly. I feel like I'm just gonna do it a single attack, fighting defensively on this thing.
Okay. You miss.
Forgot to hit flat-footed, but that probably still misses.
Oh, the flat-footed? Yeah, you still miss. It's the same.
Okay, that's my turn.
Good old natural armor, yo.
Yeah.
Alright. So you try to punch the plant, but your fist just bounces off of its fiber material. Very strong. Ah, but the plant gets to maybe eat you now.
Maybe.
It's my chance. Alright, we are going to...
I cast Mind Shield. Alright. It's an immediate action.
I'm gonna roll this just so I don't forget. Okay. Okay, wait, what? Alright, I guess we get to full round technically because you're right there. So, it's going to bite and tentacle you.
Alright. That's why I fought defensively, because
The tentacles are first and the bite is last. So I auto hit on a bite. I confirm a critical on the bite, but the tentacles miss.
Did it actually confirm? It looks like it was all
It
missing.
says crit not confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it didn't confirm
But it
its
was an
crit.
auto hit.
But it is going to try to grapple you now.
Boo. Alright. It probably will, because its bonuses are going to be absurd.
Aha! It grabs you in a grapple, and then, Swallow Hole has to happen on the next round, right? They can't do it on the first round. Yeah.
That's right.
Normally, yeah.
It's
I think
trying to like pick you up off the ground and swallow you right now, so it's not looking good for Fran. Okay, let me get this on you guys both.
I mean, what if that's what he wants?
Maybe. It might be. It might be easier to fight it inside it, so... Alright, boy.
I'm gonna start summoning.
Haha, summon off.
Yeah.
Okay. And Fox?
And the fox, I'm gonna have the fox go and help the others. So it's gonna start moving in. Yeah, I can get 80 feet with a double move over here.
Okay. It's too busy swallowing Fran right now, or else it would have struck at the fox. Alright, round 2. Aaron Axis?
Okay. Okay. I am going to cast I have no idea what this thing is. So,
It's a plant.
okay, I'm going to cast this.
Ooh.
So
What's this?
blue lines cross over my body, like my veins are glowing a pale blue light as energy infuses my very blood. And I move forward. And then as a swift, an immediate action, I will cast Liberating Command on Brand.
Ooh. So
Okay.
I get a plus 14 to an escape bar. It's too bad I don't have ranks in escape.
No, you're going to get plus, because I'm going to put a point of Arcane Pool in this.
Okay.
So my caster level will be +2, so it'll be plus 18.
Okay. All right. Here goes a try. Versus CMD.
Yes, that'll do it.
All right.
Okay.
Oh no, plant looks disappointed.
I was hoping you or Gigi had that spell.
Okay, so that's your turn. He finishes his summon.
Oh, right. He was doing that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me put this on his initiative.
But we're also going to have a summon, so it'll be... Well, maybe. He might summon his thing and interrupt Boy's summon with the summon or something, like by having it hit him. I don't know.
Well, his summon can't attack this, right? Is that right?
No, he can't.
No, it does.
It can.
Yeah, never mind.
Because...
All right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
A very large
What's that?
creature shows up. And then the creature will go ahead and attack. It's going to attack Aranaxis.
Okay.
And this is like a knowledge local to know anything about this. It is going to full round you. Do I want... Okay.
Well, that one's a summon, right? Theoretically, it'll disappear after 20 rounds or whatever this guy's casting was.
Both the claws hit you, Aranaxis. Do
Wait,
I get any punishment?
Yeah, 1 sec here. So on the first attack, he made it. On the second attack, push the wrong button. Okay, so he took some damage. I wish it was my signature electricity, but it's actually acid. My glowing blue blood splatters across his claws and starts burning him.
All right. So this is 1 claw hit. This
Okay.
is 2 claw hits. But also
Yeah.
it gets to rend you.
Dang, he has a rend.
He sure does. All right. And then...
So that was 3 hits, right?
Uh...
Because I did get my Ablative Barrier up, so...
I don't know if the rend counts as an additional hit, since I don't have to make an attack roll. I just have to land the 2 claws, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that one.
It's a separate damage.
True.
Like I didn't hit him with the acid for the rend, because you're right, it wasn't an attack roll. But I think it does apply to the ablative because it's a separate damage.
Per damage. Okay.
I think that's right. It's a special attack, so as well, like it's listed as a special attack.
Yeah.
It's not an attack roll, but yeah.
So am I getting any return damage or what's going on?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I gave him he should have taken, did he take his damage? I
He
did
did?
damage to him.
He did?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And he still gets his turn too.
Yes, he is going to cast a spell.
Defensively?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let me get this out here. What is our spell we're casting? Wait, where the frick is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, so I need to make that DC. He successfully cast the spell. Gigi knows that he's casting Dimension Door, and he seems to dim doorway.
Dang it, this guy. He just run.
God, take Dimensional Anchor.
Yes.
The GM's least favorite spell to have cast on their what's supposed to be recurring villains.
Oh no! If you guys can kill him, freaking! Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be amazing, honestly. But
I remember I took that in Madis's game. Like he's gonna hate it, and then it never came up. But
he never. Came
although
up
we already
at
had
all.
someone else who had a sword who did that, who had it would put a 1-round Dimension Anchor when he hit him. So that already made things hard for people to get away.
Yeah. All right, Gigi.
Yeah, I just need to get closer, so I'm gonna definitely move up.
Command the troll.
Is it a troll?
Knowledge
I don't have
local
knowledge
to know for
local.
sure.
But if it looks, I mean, it has eyes and a head, so it's probably intelligent.
It at least looks
Gigi.
humanoid.
Yeah, it's somewhat humanoid.
So
yeah.
I will try and command it.
Okay.
And I will command it to say go prone. Actually, no, nothing can AOO. I'm gonna tell it to just do nothing. Halt.
What do you mean?
Okay.
The fox can AOO.
Yeah, so nothing can AOO it.
I mean, nothing could. When it stood back up, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you guys could come over to it.
8 also can't stand up for 1 round.
What's
after
its
it does
command?
I'm
Said
telling
halt.
it to do nothing. Halt.
Halt. Okay.
So basically,
it
it's gonna
fails
daze
its
next
save.
turn. No penalties, just can't do anything.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Fran.
Okay. I'm not going to fight defensively this time, but I am going to start off with a defensive spin. Try to punch it with a spin. Before I do that though, I don't have any swift actions. I used my meat action last round. Okay, here we go then. All right, good start. Oh, I'm not doing non-lethal damage. Hold up. Let me replace that. Can we switch that to lethal damage?
8 lethal damage on the plant or on who?
Well, it would have been 18 unless it has like DR, but
it does.
okay. But yeah, lethal damage to the plant. I'm gonna take that off the other attack and make sure that's not in there.
Okay.
Okay. I probably should just make it an effect, honestly, to toggle. But...
Yeah, you think that punching the fibrous skin of this plant is reducing your damage. Perhaps different means of damage type might break through it better.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
This is where a brawler comes into play.
I was going to say, you know that the solution to damage reduction is just hit it harder, right?
Yeah. Okay, I hit one other attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and since I hit him with the defensive spin, I'm going to have that Style Strike buff on me for 1 round, and yep.
Yay.
Yay. That's my turn.
The plant's turn. Man, you were looking really tasty, and then you got out of my mouth, and now you're punching me, so I'm gonna try to eat you.
Okay, I'm gonna put Mind Shield up again then. Use one more key point.
And tentacles first, bite is last. Hit on the
It's
bite.
Still hit
Miss.
you. Wow.
I'm not strong.
Okay, so
This thing's a
this
ball of
is
stats.
the bite, and then the it's trying to grab you again. Does that spell
Probably
that
will.
Aaron Axis put on you, was that like just a one instant
It was
thing?
just liberating
One
command.
shot, yeah.
Okay. Alright, it grabs you, and Frand is back in its mouth.
Grease is the other one I like packing around because you cast it once and it's not as big a bonus, but it's consistent. So I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know if I think he would have grabbed me through Grease with that roll.
Yeah,
but...
yeah.
Yeah, he rolled.
But
Yeah.
the first roll wouldn't have if I had Grease. The first roll was like in the mid-30s. And yeah, Grease would put my CMD up to 35. I think.
Alright.
Well, my CMD's higher. It's because I have the dodge bonus, so it was 29. But
also, you notice that like the damage you did to it, some of it seems to be healing. It seems to be fast healing. Alright, boy.
I'm going to complete my summons, and I'm going to summon three boars.
The boars.
Yeah, the boars. So let's see, it's close range, and I have, so it should be 40 feet right now at our level. So it'll show up here.
Alright, 1 second.
Gang of boars. And I've got a roll to see how many I get. But I have superior summons now, so I always get at least one extra.
So are you getting 3 or?
Oh, I'm getting 5 boars.
5 boars, okay.
Or sorry, no, it's 4, because it's a 1d3.
Yeah.
I'm getting 4 boars. We're getting out the goons.
The goons, okay.
4 boars and something years ago. That.
Nice joke.
I don't actually know the line. What is it?
4 score and 7 years ago?
7. What's a score? Is that like 14?
it's 20, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is it 20? Okay. I don't know any.
Alright, so the problem with multiple summons is that you are going to be responsible for multiple character sheets as well. So let me get those
I will.
shared to...
I know the burden of being a summoner. Basically just being like a DM, but a player.
Right. Yeah, I'm not really keen on
These
summons
boars
with
get
certain
the,
players, but other players I
advanced-
can trust.
They get the
Wait, are you
advanced
saying that you don't trust me?
As a summoner, no, I wouldn't.
Why not?
You would
I
take
know how the game works.
forever.
Alright, now
Your
we're gonna buff the
turns
boars
would
up.
be forever.
There's swole boars.
I'm playing a summoner in Secrets next game. Challenge accepted.
If I allow it, I don't usually allow summoners.
Hardly anybody allows summoners. Unfortunately,
I'll play
that's
a
like
druid
the most banned
that
class.
summons.
That's fine. I'm fine with Druid.
And I have to prove that I can do it.
I do think summoners get a bad rap.
I don't have a problem with the summoner itself. It's just I don't know anything about them, and players could easily abuse it without me even knowing. And I know that they're super strong, so... Yeah.
Use the Unchained Summoner. It tamps down quite a bit on all of the nonsense that the original could do.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the issue with the original. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's the easiest class by far to break. Like, it's not inherently a broken class, but it just has so many good things that people are like, well, why don't I take this?
Right.
All right, here comes the Boars attacks. Attack of the Boars.
Yay.
Many of them might miss. Many of them might die.
Wasn't
But
there supposed
they're
to
gonna
be
do
No,
stuff.
one hit.
Oh, a critical hit.
And actually confirmed.
Noise.
He gets +1 boar from some feat or something. Pluto.
Yeah, superior summons.
Right, that's so sad. I thought there was supposed to be 5 though.
No, I accidentally rolled 1d4, but it's supposed to be 1d3.
Oh, okay.
Bam, the Boars are doing things.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like totally boring it up there.
Yep, and I'm just gonna move and stuff like that. That's my turn. They're boring it up.
This combat just got boring.
All right, and the fox.
Fox has a flank on the board.
The fox does have a flank, but it might
Although,
be worried about
might
the
be better
plant.
about the yeah.
It's
I know I'm
the-
worried about the plant.
All right. The plant doesn't have any kind of item on it, right? Because the fox also has steel now.
No, it has no items, but it does have
Okay.
a friend. So if you want to steal
I don't think I can
something from
steal
Fran.
Is your fox still anthropomorphic, or is it now just fox?
No, it's a fox now.
Okay.
But it's a bigger fox.
It's medium sized now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very large.
It still only has 1 attack, but it has steel on its bite, so it'll take like items and weapons and stuff like that because it's a sly, tricky fox.
Mhm. And it hits.
It does a little bit more damage.
And its teeth pierce right through its fibrous defenses.
Yep. All right, that's its turn.
All right, round 3, Aranaxis.
Okay. Point an arcane pool. See if this works.
You concentrate. I don't know what
I
you were
needed
casting.
second level spell would be DC 19, so I just
Yeah.
barely made it.
Ooh, okay.
Casting an empowered.
I don't think they could actually have attacked you though. Funnily enough.
The troll could.
No, the troll got halted by Gigi.
Oh.
Yeah. It's...
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All good.
Then I am going to go. Okay, troll looks like he's being taken care of.
He's pretty hurt, but do you have knowledge local?
Nope. I'm going to come over here.
Nothing about the land we're in.
All right, you move over there.
And then I will cast as an immediate action. No, wait.
Are you keeping your defensive shock?
Yep.
Okay.
But I have to check one quick thing here because I think I might have messed up.
Are you looking to see what action Arcane Pool takes? Because
That is exactly what I'm looking at.
It doesn't take an action.
It's a non-action? Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Then I will use an immediate action to cast another liberating command. This is going to be at caster level 8. So you get plus 16.
Do you still have to concentrate?
No, that one's a swift action. So,
Okay.
Yeah, it's an immediate action.
Okay, so Hopefully I roll good again,
Yeah?
because I don't have any actual bonuses. I guess, okay, so technically it's against grapply, but whatever, I'll just roll with plus 16.
You get out of the grapple.
Alright, good.
Okay.
Alright. Troll is standing still, but you also see that its wounds begin to heal up. Why did that not happen automatically? I don't know.
Because
It did take acid damage.
Oh,
it hit me and it took acid damage.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright. I didn't recognize the acid damage happened to it. Okay, cool. Its wounds don't heal up. It seems to have acid in its wounds.
Well, yeah. My power-infused blood is burning away at it for the time being anyway.
GG?
It worked pretty well. I'm just going to tell the thing to halt again, although making it prone is pretty tempting too. But I feel like
it might not even live for more round though. Like
the boars are curb stomping him.
Yeah, the boars go before it.
The boars,
yeah,
are coming for
and
him.
the command doesn't
well,
actually
it's
happen.
not like I can
its turn.
command the plant anyways, so.
Also true, but you know, I'm sure you have other spells.
It's all fun and games until
you say you're sure I have other spells.
boars show up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hold person. No, that's not good against plants. I can't get up to touch attack.
I'm gonna
I can't get up to
anthropomorphize
anyone
the boars,
to cure yet.
and we're gonna get bikes for them and leather jackets, and it'll be like a boar biker gang.
Oh god.
So I'm pretty sure my best option is to command the thing, but I guess I can delay.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
So I'll delay for now.
Delay till after the boars and see if they take out the.
Yeah, basically.
All right, Fran.
As a druid, I should just create the Ninja Turtles characters. Like I'll anthropomorphize all of them.
I guess I'm doing kind of what I did last round. Yeah, I don't know that we actually have good damage versus this thing in particular. Like I could pull out, take it. The problem is like if I take out the fan, I can only do one attack, and the fan actually, like my first attack actually is better, even though at half, just because I get the strength. I get 2 times my strength bonus to it. Whereas the fan I only get 1 times. And it's twice as big a dice, so yeah. The fan already does half damage. Alright, so I'm gonna do a defensive spin for the first attack. That's gonna miss. And then I'll do my other 2 attacks. Alright, that's my turn.
This plant, he's learning your abilities. He's like, cha, 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 cha. You can't get me. Alright, Frand is really hard to eat. Maybe we can eat this other one. It's gonna go for you, Aranexus, since you're moving up behind it, and it's like, huh? Who do you think you are? Should we power attack? Wait, I forgot what this ability does. Oh, okay, that's just a passive. Okay, yeah, it's gonna full round Aranexus. Tentacles first, bite left.
Oh my gosh.
Did he just critically hit twice?
He hits on a tentacle. He automatically hits on the other tentacle. He confirms both of his criticals.
Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that. So 1 moment before I die.
No.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so his first hit. Oh. And of course it's immune to electricity, so I am totally hooped.
Rip.
Do you have the acid blood stuff still though?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. Yeah, there we go. Maybe does something. I don't know. I don't know what that spell even is.
I'm just gonna roll through it.
And 6. Why are we rolling?
You hit
all
me
those?
3 times, right?
Oh yeah, but I haven't damaged you all the way yet. But yeah, that's fine.
You know, the sad thing is because he critically hit me, the eruptive pustules might have actually been even more potent if he failed a save. But I suspect he's immune to its effects, its secondary effects anyway. So that was a huge amount of damage that he avoided, and I took. So let me have it.
All right.
Lay it on me.
I'm doing the rest of the damage. This is the crit bite, and then the regular tentacle that did not crit. All right, now I'm gonna try to grab you with my mouth.
Oh, yeah, on the 12. The other 12 was up there earlier. Some of that converts to non-lethal, all right?
Yeah.
You know what's scary though
I'm
is
doing
that this thing has power attack, but I'm not using it right now. All right,
It might have
succeeds
not
at its
confirmed.
grapple.
Like that 18 would have probably missed if it power attacked. So it's
maybe, yeah.
And a 16 probably wouldn't have confirmed.
All right, you guys are now grappled, and that's its turn. But you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm built to have hit points because I expect to get hit. It's just double criticals is, can't really do anything about that.
Yeah.
I am eventually going to have fortification specifically for that purpose, but that won't come until later.
Yeah, fortification's good if you remember that you have it.
Well, again, because this build is built around
everything's
taking
good
hits.
if you remember you have it.
Yeah.
I don't know if everything's good
should.
you remember. For example, powerful sneak is actually worse if you remember that you have it.
Oh.
Or like
okay.
having
Well,
a
so say
disease
you. Have
is
you ever
worse
tried
if you
it?
remember that you have it.
No, but I made a spreadsheet, and it was very convincing for me and Mantis. We decided it was definitely not worth it.
Interesting.
It's like a -2 to hit, but its effective damage output you get from it is like actually really bad. Like it's really terrible. Like the one, especially the one where you re-roll, like, yeah, you re-roll ones. That's all it really does on sneak attack dice.
Yeah, that was not a good one.
Yeah,
even when it upgrades to reroll 2s, it's not great.
It's still really bad.
All right, boy.
I'm definitely not going to summon anything else. I think I'm just going to move a bit closer. And
do you want to try to knowledge this?
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
You got a reach heal spell prepared?
Hell no.
Reach heal.
No, not a chance.
Reach breath of
knowledge
life.
nature, you said?
Yes.
Well, we do have that.
I don't know if we have reach breath of life.
You don't know the specifics of what extra this plant can do, but some things that you're identifying is that slashing weapons are the best to get past its DR. It's immune to electricity, as you noticed. It seems to have plant traits, so you can't affect it with mind affecting things and whatnot. You think it resists cold, but you think it is vulnerable to fire.
Okay.
But also, you think this thing can make pods and spores and things of the sort, and may or may not have something to do with the spores that are being released into the town.
I sure hope so.
Something else you know is that the plant is kind of intelligent, more intelligent than your average animal, and you think that it might be able to communicate telepathically if you know how to communicate with it.
Gotcha. I'm gonna double move over and try to get closer to Aranaxis because he's looking bad. And that's Boy's turn. The boars in sequence will start attacking the designated enemy.
Alright. This troll is dead.
I think he is. We might have enough boars. We're at critical mass.
Yeah. That's a hit.
It's a summoned boar anyway, or a summoned troll anyway, so I think it just disappears.
Oh yeah, I got it with one. The other boars
Mhm.
can go to the other ones.
Yeah,
So
the
it
troll
just
disappears.
The thing about this troll is that it doesn't seem to disappear.
Oh, weird.
It
Alright.
falls to the ground.
Can this one? So the other boars can just move around it then.
Yeah, or they could finish off the troll that
Yeah.
isn't acting like a proper summon. It's a crime against nature. Is that
They're gonna go
gonna?
after what boy designates.
Yeah, is that gonna make them a? Is the plant gonna try to eat one of the boars though?
Probably.
It has
Oh, it's
Aaron Axis
grappling.
grappling.
Yeah, it's got
Grappling.
grappling.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't take my
So,
penalty, so.
Boars, continue the attack. The
Go.
assault.
Go, boars, go!
Make
Do
sure
the
we
boar
target-
things.
Do the boar things. Bore us with your gores.
We're boarding.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a hit. It resists the piercing damage. Oh. It partially resists, but that's still good.
Yep. If you want to solve a problem, just summon enough boars. Alright, that's all their turn.
I think I'll take my turn now.
After the boars, yeah.
Yeah, I still don't really have any great options, but I'm gonna do what Boy did and try and get over to Aaron
Generation
Axis.
spell off. I know you can't actually coup de grace, but you could charge it.
I could. I'm gonna double move over towards Aaron Axis.
Yeah, that might be good too.
Yeah.
Plants are immune to stun, I'm pretty sure.
But they're not immune to sun.
You said you're moving?
Yeah, just double moving
Okay, wait.
in the Aaron Axis direction.
Yep, whenever you're ready to route yourself.
I did, didn't I?
I don't
you not see it?
No.
I don't see it.
Let me do it again.
Did
Oh.
Fox get skipped?
That's right.
That's right. Did Fox take their turn?
I guess he didn't.
Because I haven't taken my turn yet either.
He's just gonna bite.
No, I delayed. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
delayed.
But yeah, Fox can go before me. That's fine.
Go Fox!
Ooh! Yeah! Tear that plant apart. Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep, I just have to double move.
Okay. Aaron Axis?
Okay.
You're about to be swallowed, yo.
So.
Unfortunately, I don't have liberating command for you.
Oh.
Yes.
I wish
And
I did.
For me to cast it, I'd have to overcome his CMD in a grapple.
That sounds close to correct. I feel like it might be slightly
It's a
different.
concentration with a certain formula, DC.
I think it might be based on their CMB for some reason, but I'm not sure why.
B.
Let me look at that up.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's based on him in some way. Huh.
Yep, 10 plus the grappler's CMB plus the level of the spell you're casting.
Wow. So I'm looking
It's
at
hard. Yeah.
It's very
25 or 30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
not
why
gonna
you have
happen.
wands. Yeah.
True. Wands are really good. They're one of one of the best ways to get out of this sort of situation. But do you have to even concentrate for a swift action?
I know that the swift action avoids an AOO, but I don't think it avoids concentration for
If
like
it's something
being in
else causing
grapples and
it.
such.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you might be right.
So my options are pretty limited.
I got you now.
So I guess what I'm going to have to do under the circumstances is pull out a hand axe and chop it.
There we go, I guess. Yeah.
This is not going to be impressive in any way, shape, or form.
All right. Let's see it. You're blessed though, so
You know, the boars hurt it pretty good. We might be able to take it out. I get to go before it too. We'll see.
I got
Nope.
3.
Oof, rough. All right. Friend.
I'm gonna 5-foot into a flank here, I guess. I did not have to use Mind Shield last round, so I'm gonna use my swift action this round for Draconic Fury. So my fists are wreathed in acid, which I noticed the acid wasn't working on it when it was attacking Aaron Axis. So I don't know shouldn't have to worry too much about doing this and then finding out it doesn't actually do anything.
Oh wait, did somebody tell us about this creature already?
No.
No, I can't.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was going to say use fire, but you're right. I'm good. Acid is a good choice based on your observations.
Actually, it does acid for this character.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so first attack. Oh
man,
it's about right. I guess this one will be a defensive spin. Okay, that hits at least.
Nice.
And pretty then cool. One more attack. Okay, well, you got 2 hits at least. But unfortunately, it's still up, which is not ideal. I was hoping to take it out. All right, well, that's my turn.
Okay. It's the plant's turn.
Does Guru Gigi have liberating command?
Swallow you.
No.
He has to make a grapple check.
Damn.
Yep.
He does get a +5 to it.
That's not going to be too difficult.
Yeah.
He might roll a 1.
The key is he might roll a 1, and the fact that a grapple check is considered an attack roll, so he takes acid damage. Woo.
Yeah, we did it.
Take that.
All right.
Oh, and that triggers this. Oh, he rolled a 20. I don't even think can he be sickened or nauseated? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I feel like plant traits probably make you immune to that.
As a swift action, I'm going to trigger my new arcane ability here called Arcane Barrier. Gives me 8 temporary hit points as an immediate action. I have a feeling I'm going to need it momentarily. But I have my hand axe in hand, so hopefully I can chop it from the inside. This is the way you get these things.
All right, this might be gross, but the plant begins to swallow Aranaxis, but then begins to vomit Aranaxis back up, and Aranaxis is now in a pod-like cocoon adjacent to the plant.
That's weird.
All right,
so it works like Swallow Whole, but you're now in a pod prison instead of inside its stomach. So when you try to break out of this pod prison, it won't actually harm the plant itself.
Okay.
And
Just
it's no longer grappled. I don't know if you stay grappled while in this.
Does it do any damage from doing this? Like, is there acid?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Oh.
some damage here in a moment.
okay. I was going to say this is pretty tame for a swallow hole. I don't disapprove of it.
I have to manually roll for these. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage and 4 acid damage.
Okay. So the bludgeoning is converted entirely to subdual. And the 4 acid comes off my temporary arcane barrier. Okay.
Okay.
Still
and
up.
Yeah.
you think that like while you're inside this cocoon, you're pretty sure you're gonna take damage every round while you're in it.
Oh, actually, to be honest, the bludgeoning will come off that arcane pool as well. Okay.
When you're swallowed in a plant, are you still grappled technically? Because this doesn't actually state whether or not.
I'll look it up while you move on.
Okay.
I'll find the rules.
I don't think he's grappled, but he still can't do anything really.
Well, I know the plant's not grappled, but
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure about the person in the pod. Okay,
All right. So he's in a pod.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take out my scimitar, run over, and slash the pod if I can.
Okay. It has its own AC and hit points. I don't have anything targetable for you, so you can just roll.
Roll out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
I miss.
Yeah, that is a 1, unfortunately. Okay.
I'm helping though. I'm trying. All right.
All
then
the
boars
boar.
are going to continue with their assault. There's too many of them.
What are we going to do?
But the boar number 1 though needs to get in on this action.
A
There's
swallowed
space
creature
for it.
keeps the grappled condition,
Okay.
while
There
the
we go.
swallowing creature does not, but it doesn't matter because of
Just
the
gonna
pod
move
thing.
over here.
All right, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity on that boar.
All right.
Very rude.
Let's get him. Let's
How does he know the boar is hostile?
He looks tasty.
Yeah, they probably do.
Okay, it hits. Let's see if we can grab.
Too bad since it's a summon, they don't actually get to use that ferocity, do they?
All right. It grabs the boar.
They probably don't.
Which one? That was number 1.
Because I think when they get to 0, they just poof because they're summons.
Yeah. Okay, so it's grappled. It's just gonna still try to gore it. Alright, that misses. Boar number 2. Going for an attack. They'll miss. Boar number 3, miss. Boar number 4, and a miss. They had to roll low eventually because their rolls before were pretty obscene.
Yeah, they were. Also, the troll seems to be back to fast healing again.
Okay.
In case you guys didn't notice that before.
The fox is going to bite the plant.
Okay.
We got a hit. Bam.
Ooh, it's
disabled.
All right, GG.
Okay. Can I heal Aaron Axis through the pod thing?
No. Also, you think you're in reach of this plant. Oh, it's grappling right now, so you're fine.
Okay. In that case,
Thanks, Toyota. leader of the boars, Blake Bortles.
Blake.
Blake Bortles, yeah.
I don't have anything sharp to cut this thing open with.
Also known as quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You don't even have a dagger?
Not in my hand.
You can pull it out as you move.
Not in my inventory.
Okay.
Oh my god. Alright. So it's not one of
Okay.
my characters. All my characters have a cold iron dagger. Actually, this character doesn't, I guess.
What can I even
This is the exception.
do?
Most of my characters do, though. Fran doesn't really need it because
I'll heal Frand.
his attacks count as cold iron.
I'll cast, since this thing's grappling, I'll cast a Cure Moderate and then deliver it to you.
Alright.
I'm a healer. I'm not a harmer.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's my turn.
All right, round 5. Aranaxis. You can attack from inside.
I'm going
You
to have
can't
to.
use escape artist or anything like that. You have to break your way out.
Okay. So I have 2 things I'm going to do. I am going to attack with my hand axe, which was in hand. I'm just going to roll because I don't know what to target.
Yep.
I don't know if that does
miss.
anything. And then as an immediate action, I'm going to spend 2 points from my Arcane Barrier because it doubles the cost every time I use it.
Mm.
But at least it gives me another 8 temporary hit points.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Troll. Why did he... Oh, he did regen. Okay. Troll regen. Friend.
Alright. A flurry of blows with the flank with Boar 4.
Alright.
I don't know Boar 4's name. The one being grappled is Blake Bortles, though. Except the spell different than the actual Blake Bortles. +2 though. Flank. Alright, here goes. Alright. Let's take this stupid thing down.
Yeah, his name is Borfor.
I'll 5-foot step, and I'll actually continue flurrying this thing, because
One of them's name is Boromir.
This thing's a dangerous predator, and we
Yeah,
can't
it's a dangerous predator.
we can't allow this thing to be on the roads, making life difficult for honest merchants like Gobi.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed these 2 attacks.
He would appreciate it.
Damn, that's harsh.
See, your motives aren't pure anymore, so
Maybe.
your abilities, you question your attacks. Although it does fast or regenerate or fast heal, I'm not sure.
Yeah, fortunately the fast healing, it looks like it didn't bring it out of dying because I hit it hard enough that first attack.
It seems to have maybe stabilized. You don't see any plant blood or anything.
It's fast healing.
All right, boy. I mean, these aren't really in threat. We can technically leave combat, and I'm sure you guys are gonna finish these things off.
Probably, yeah. I just need to make sure I get Aranaxis all healed up.
Yeah, we gotta get Aranaxis out of the cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
I will
That
cut him
shouldn't be
free.
too hard.
I critical the cocoon. A slash for max damage.
So Gru does 777 and Boy does 666.
Yep.
All
I
right.
had 2 7s, didn't I?
Nothing seems to
Plus-
stop
I guess
the
plus
plant's
7
fast
from-
healing,
yeah.
but you guys destroy the plant to the point where it ain't going to exist anymore. And then the troll, what do you guys do about it?
We burn it.
Burn it. You burn it. With what? A lighter?
Fire.
Yeah, like with a spell, or how about?
There we go. I coup de grace the plant.
Yeah.
We've got alchemist. I've got an alchemist fire.
Fran still has acid on his fists, right? So he could probably
acid will do it.
just punch the troll.
Punch the troll, yeah.
Oh, well, it wears off this round, but yeah.
Oh. I'm sure you guys figure it out. Alright, so we exit combat, and here you are.
Oh, that was rough.
I think this might have been what was causing people to act strange, but I don't know. I don't know if having the spores go away will actually help. I'm still not really sure what else we need to do.
Do you think this one plant was responsible for covering or blanketing the city in all those spores?
Maybe, but we already heard that. I don't even remember her name. Did she tell us a name?
No, she didn't.
Okay, well that nice girl that we talked to said that she took some of them inside and presumably away from the spores, but it didn't like they
Right.
didn't really right themselves.
When
I mean,
Franz
maybe the
was
time
sneaking
frame wasn't
up on
long enough.
them, remember what you were seeing happening?
The guy was casting a spell, right?
Something of the sort.
I mean, it's also possible that that guy, whoever he was just using the plant to spread his spell or something. I don't know. I'm not really smart about these sort of things.
I'll examine the plant.
Okay.
Anything special about it? Arcane? I'll cast
You
detect
see
magic
these
on it.
like spore pods like all around like the base of it. Some of them are empty as if it like had released pollen, but some of them seem to
I
still be
see.
intact. But you do not detect magic on it.
All right, well, hopefully just defeating it is going to help. Maybe we should look around for like other traces of, I don't know.
Well, also
Yeah, I feel like there's probably more than one.
Her brother came up here, and if he ran into this thing,
oh, he probably got munched.
Well, we should look for more of these pod things that it enveloped me in.
All right, we'll do that. We'll start looking around.
Okay. You guys can roll perceptions or anything else.
Before we do.
Oh, you want some healing?
Please.
Yeah, I think he's asking for it there.
Franz, you're not seeing any pods.
Oh, actually, I had 2 rounds of acid damage left. So yeah, if I'd used 1 to kill the plant, then I would have still been able to move over and finish off the troll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. 3 cure moderates on Aranaxis.
I think I got an
extra
extra
I feel
round.
so much better. Thank you.
Yeah, I get 3 rounds.
I did roll double ones on the first one.
Yeah, I did see that.
Any other pods? Not around here, at least.
Did I roll perception? No.
I was unprepared for that.
All right, you're not seeing any other pods.
Now.
However, Gigi, you do see footprints, human-sized steps, and they are going up the hill.
Okay, yeah, let's go that way then. I suppose.
Sounds good. Let's go.
So we go up the hill. This map isn't up the hill. Okay.
As you guys continue up that hill, it begins to get dark, and you're not quite yet at the bridge.
It gets dark and we're not able to cross the bridge.
We're not at the bridge yet.
You're not at the bridge yet. You guys are about 3/4 of the way up the hill. You knew that it was going to take most of the day to get all the way up there. You guys already spent a portion of the day in town, so it is now almost practically nighttime. The sun is setting.
That's fine.
Are we going to travel through the night?
I think we should probably rest.
Yeah, we can rest.
Hopefully we won't get any more spores throughout the evening.
Hopefully not, no. Alright, so I guess we'll settle down and we'll rest.
Out in the open? Are you gonna try to conceal your camp? Whereabouts are
I
you gonna
create
do
a
this?
grove.
Ooh.
I conjure a sheltered grove of trees surrounding a shallow spring.
Is that new?
Yes.
Or have we done that before? Oh, okay. This is impressive.
This is impressive. This
And
is like
very
one of the
pleasant.
most druidy things that you can do.
Yes, it is.
All right. Does that provide you concealment or stealth or something?
It's a sheltered grove of trees surrounding a shallow spring, so
Sounds wonderful.
it's not like tiny hut, but you know, like if you're outside of the grove, you can't like easily see into it.
Okay, but it wasn't there before, and now it is. So
It wasn't there before, but now it is.
sus.
Yeah.
I mean, only if they really know the area, I guess. But yeah, if there's like a region, another druid in the region, she's like, these aren't supposed to be here.
All right. I hate to do this to you, but it's gonna happen. Who was on the first watch?
I have no idea.
Did we have a watch order? I thought that we had a...
You do have a watch order, unless you guys changed it. It's Aranaxis is on the first watch.
That's me then. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception for me.
I don't know why people put me on watch, but I don't question that. Doo-doo-doo.
All right, you are unaware of what's going to happen. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Let's see, do I have a grove with like a spring map?
Does your grove provide like good berries or something
Yeah,
like
it does.
that? Yeah,
It grows like some kind of fruit that like is appropriate for the area, but it's highly nourishing.
I seem to recall this spell, but I don't remember what it's called. Oh, Grove of Respite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I remember this map. Some of you guys might have horror stories about this one. Should I use that? Sure. Okay.
Oh, the Grove is warded with an alarm spell.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I'll know if something shows up in it.
You're asleep, so do you still know?
Oh yeah, it would wake me. That's part of the alarm spell's function. Is it's a tone that only I can hear, or actually I could designate it to be me or just be loud.
Okay.
So I guess I would just have like it just be a loud audio like alarm that everybody can hear.
Well,
Sound
people
of
are
a
asleep,
handbell.
so they would have to take that -10 perception. What is a loud noise DC?
Well, the
It's
audible alarm says it
terrible.
produces the sound of a handbell, and anyone within 60 feet of the ward area can hear it clearly. So that's all of us. So while Aranaxis is on guard duty, he'll hear it.
Hear the sound of battle. -10. Notice the stench of running. Detect. Hear details of conversation. Notice blah 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 blah. Hear sound of keys being no. Okay. It's probably like the sound of battle kind of DC. So everybody can roll a perception to see if they hear this sound.
No, boy. It's been a long day.
I mean, you hear it, so you can wake us up.
Yeah, I know. I think most people here hear it.
All right, everybody hears the alarm sound except for Boy, apparently, because, well, it's a -10, and he has a minus. Okay, the DC is -10, but then he has a -10 on his roll because he's asleep. It's like, fuck.
We
I
might
can't
all
math.
auto pass it then.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
The DC is -10, then yeah.
so his roll was -1 versus a DC of -10, so he still made it.
Okay, then he's good. Okay. So everybody wakes up from the sound, and there will be no surprise action because the alarm occurs soon enough, but they haven't like reached you guys just yet. So I'll allow everybody to at least not be prone.
This hidden grove was a really good idea.
Let's put you guys on our grove-like map.
Well, I
This
do
might
remember
give
this map.
some people PTSD if you played in my Rise of the Rune Lords game.
Everybody gets 1 hit point from eating a good berry.
Yeah.
Do you remember this map?
We fought a
I
storm
do
on
not.
it.
Fire ant swarms. Yeah, it was good stuff. All right, maybe
I was gonna say
Aranaxis
the
is
horses might have been on this map, but actually I don't know if we
Nope.
actually used a map for that.
There was no map for that.
If we had fought them, it probably would have been on this map.
Maybe, I don't know. All right. If you guys haven't rolled your initiatives yet, go ahead and do so. There's no surprise round. But you have some friends.
More trolls. And a frog? Toad? I don't know what that is.
It's more like a dog.
Oh, okay. Now I know what it is.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a bulldog, kind of. Like a really fat one. With blue fur. Or maybe not even fur at all.
Yeah, it's more, looks like warty hide.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Round 1. One of the trolls begins to approach the camp.
Maybe they're friendly.
What's our move speed? 30. It sees one of you guys, all of you guys actually, because it has great vision. Let's attack Frand first. Frand is flat-footed. We had to move, so we're gonna just bite. And it misses. Alright, Frand.
It's right next to me, I guess, so I'll use a key power to acid again. And I'll 5 foot closer to him.
Okay.
And flurry. And I'll do I'm gonna start with a stunning fist.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, he made the save. I'll do my second attack as a defensive spin. And then one more attack.
So the lesson here is don't wake Frand up when he's sleeping.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. This thing, it can't charge because there's a rock in front of it. But its move speed is 40 feet, so it can make it all the way here and attack. So we're going to do that. Let me just double check something here. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Alright, Aranaxis is also flat-footed. Oh! It automatically misses.
That was pretty good for us.
Alright, Aranaxis.
Okay. I am going to cast defensively. This will be a 3rd level spell. And I failed. So I'm rolling bad.
Uh-oh.
And then I will draw out my mace, and I will, as long as I'm able to, I'll 5 foot step over here.
Sure.
And I'm done.
Okay. And our next friend is gonna come pushing past the tree and attack Aranaxis with a bite. And we hit. Alright, that's its turn. And 5.
Intruders in the grove. Alright. Get up, attack this troll.
Alright, that's gonna provoke.
Alright, let me give it its mobility. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, bite. It misses.
And it will take a bite of its own.
And a miss. GG.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna cast Bless. We don't have our spells back, right?
Right.
Because there's like First Watch. Okay. Bless everyone.
Okay. And boy.
I am going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Ooh.
and it will originate on the creature in front of Aranaxis. So it needs to make a reflex save, and the DC is 16.
It failed.
All right, it will take 3d6 points of fire damage that I'll roll for it.
Okay.
Oh, nice roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I did to Aranaxis too. Sorry, take that damage away.
All right, round 2, troll 1. I have two targets, but one of them hurt me more than the other. All right, let's go for the humanoid. It's gonna full round, Fran.
I'll use a key point to put Mind Shield up. Alright. Yeah.
Oof.
I didn't even need that Mind Shield. I had defensive spin up as well.
I think you have mage armor on you still.
Yeah.
Alright, Fran.
Alright, I'll start out with a we'll do my first attack on this guy. Miss. Okay, I'll do another one. Also a miss. Okay.
And that's a hit. Oop. Alright.
You got him in.
He's on the ground.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh man. There's this like fireball in my square. It's gonna 5-foot step up here and full round to Aranaxis. It only has one bite, so it's gonna bite you. And we miss. Alright, Aranaxis.
Okay, I'm going to try and cast a second level spell. There we go. I did take 1 point of damage last turn, so I can do this. Okay. And I think that'll be it. There's a flamey ball right there, so I will be satisfied with that for now.
Okay. Oh, which one's this one? This guy over here? Yeah, we can full round Aranaxis. Let's go. Whoa! Claw and bite. Okay, so no rend, but we will do the bite and the claw damage.
What a terrible roll. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. My 2 dice got as much as 5 dice. Boo.
Alright, Fox.
See, that one's down. So we're going to move over here. Actually, we'll just 5-step.
Okay.
And we'll bite at this other creature, this nasty one.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll miss. And that's its turn.
It looks a lot like those dogs in Ghostbusters.
Yes, I know the ones you're talking about.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
I'm gonna try and command Troll 2 to halt.
Okay.
He fails.
It fails.
So he does nothing.
All right. And boy?
I will use a move action to move the flaming sphere onto Troll 2.
Okay.
And do you want to roll the reflex? It's still 16, or do you just want me to force the roll?
If you have it to force it, you can. If you don't, I can roll.
Yeah.
It failed.
And we get some damage.
2-1-2.
All right, that's a move action. I'm going to take out my scimitar as my other action and stay where I am. That's my turn.
Okay. Round 3. This guy is on the ground. Fran?
Okay. I'm gonna hit the troll hound here then. So we'll start with I'll do a stunning fist on him, actually. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm also gonna try to stun it though.
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
Stunned and unconscious.
And
Lovely.
also, how you like me now? I'm gonna try to finish off this troll as well that's unconscious, because I don't want him getting back up. And we discovered from the other one we fought that they regenerate.
Okay, that one's done. So.
And then I'll switch back, I guess, with my last attack against the stunned one here. Oh, I missed somehow. Okay.
All right. Aranexus.
Well, it looks like the fire is should finish this. So I am going to delay.
Okay, you delay. This is halted per spell command. Does it take damage if it doesn't move out of the spheres?
No.
Okay, only on the sphere's
sphere
turn.
only deals damage on its turn.
Okay.
It actually has to physically move into it. That's what's causing the damage.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Oh, so it's going to cause damage on your turn, right?
Yeah,
Right.
because that's when it moves.
Okay. Then I'm going to delay until after boy.
Okay.
Fox is going to move over here and attack the troll.
Okay. All right. Hits and does some damage.
Yep.
And G.
I think I'm going to just delay and see if party finishes Troll 2 before its turn. But if not, I'll go before Troll 2.
Okay, boy.
I'll have the sphere do damage to the troll. I'll force the save. Take some damage. And I'll move over here.
I'll drop in since the troll's still up.
It's my turn.
Okay, Aranexus.
Is the troll active or is he still held?
He's no longer halted.
Okay, so I'll have to do this defensively, the first level spell. One. Okay. That was my shock and grasp. And that'll be it for me.
Okie dokie. Round 4. Fran.
I'll try an acrobatics. Probably not good enough, but so it might provoke coming in. But it's gonna do that. I'm gonna move up next to this guy.
So you're trying to avoid an AOO. Let me see. You fail, it will take its attack of opportunity.
Yep.
With a bite. And a miss.
Okay. Here goes.
You hit. And it's dying. Alright.
Yay, I don't have to do anything.
Out of combat, you guys could probably finish these off.
Yep.
Where are these things coming from? Did these get summoned by that guy again?
Well, I wonder if there's a tribe of them around that support him.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go back to bed.
I mean, they don't disappear like summons, right?
After maybe doing
They
some
are not
stretches and whatnot to
disappearing.
wind down.
Huh. Is it safe to stay here now?
Now, as a reminder,
Probably
summons
fine.
only disappear typically if they're summoned not of this plane.
I mean, if it's a summon spell, I mean, they might be like more like a binding, I guess, but
So,
But
in other words, what
regardless,
I'm trying
when
to
the
say,
duration-
not all summons disappear when they're killed. That's yeah.
I mean, that's what defines a summon, though. Like, if they're teleporting something in or something, then I guess. But
Well, when the spell duration ends, regardless, they should disappear, right?
if it's a summon monster, but that's what I'm saying. This doesn't
Yeah.
sound like this is a summon monster. If when he pulled that guy out and he didn't disappear, then that tells me it's not summon monster. It's like more like a binding or something, or a calling type spell.
But regardless, it does mean that did they just stumble upon us, or were they actually looking for us? That's what my concern is. So.
I don't know.
Let's go back to sleep. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Just ignore the problem and then it'll go away.
I mean, I don't know. If it happens
I
again,
do like the grove.
then it's signaling that we aren't supposed to be here and we leave,
Yeah.
Like, we go back to the village. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
We can't just not sleep, so.
We'll soldier on. Sleep is for the weak.
I guess we had to.
So you guys go back to resting and watching.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay. You guys do so, and the rest of the evening passes, and the sun rises.
Phew. Okay.
Do I have to deduct some stuff from the fight that happened during that, or was that early enough that I'm gonna get all my resources back?
You'll get a full night's rest after that.
Okay. Just making sure. I know if it happens in the middle of the night, sometimes it's like you get all of it back, but I'd have to spend the 2 points that I used, for example.
Yeah, Kingmaker likes to screw me over sometimes like that. It's like, oh, in the middle of the night you have an encounter, but guess what? You don't get any of your spells back when they wake up. It's like, what?
Man, in Wrath of the Righteous, I have never had an encounter happen while resting the entire time I played it.
Neither have I.
I don't even know if they exist, but it has all the camping stuff for like keeping watches and hiding your camp and whatnot. So I assume that it's in there. Maybe you guys are just really good at hiding. I don't know.
I don't
But you
know. But
also
in
only have to
Kingmaker, we
rest,
have
like-
bandits and trolls running all over the place. So until you take care of that, the frequency might be a little higher.
Yeah, maybe.
You only need to rest like 9 hours to get everything back as well in Wrath.
True. Unless you're resting too soon after your first rest, and then it'll just be like, oh, you're resting 24 hours then. But yeah. I always go like really long without resting in that game too, just to
I
avoid
do.
corruption. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that nonsense.
I'll just drive my guys. If I want to get somewhere, it's like, hey, you're fatigued. You want to rest? No.
Yeah.
Well, now you're like super tired. You're exhausted. You want to rest? No.
No, just keep going.
Just keep going. 3 days without sleep, whatever.
Yeah. A random encounter might happen, but like
And then I get murdered by 6 ash giants that appear right on top of me, but that's a completely different story.
yeah. I love the maps for the random encounters where it just spawns them right on top of you. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, sure. I guess they were very sneaky ash giants.
Yes. Onward and upward. I'm actually going to cast some prep spells today so that I don't get caught like I just did. I will throw up the Ablative Barrier. And prep my false life.
Okay, the next day you guys continue the rest of the way up the mountain.
We'll begin our ascent.
All right.
Mage armor on me and Frand.
I didn't realize how big this thing was. Okay, you guys get up to the top and you see this giant bridge there. And this bridge seems to be like absurdly large, as if it was for giants, if not bigger, things to cross. The bridge is made of stone and it's partially falling apart, but it is still intact where you can cross it if you need to. There also seems to be a really large door that seems to go into the inside of the bridge.
Like into
Inside the
water?
bridge.
Yes, the bridge is a structure.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's like the Ire span.
Kind of, yeah. Sort of what it reminded me of.
I am going to knowledge and engineer. Does this construction seem familiar? Like, would it be of any of the places? Would I have seen this type of construction from any other places that we've visited, like the towers that we're visiting, or the mole men, or where the oracle was?
This bridge appears to be made out of ordinary stone. So
Okay.
you're not really seeing any correlation with all those things. But it's
Okay.
hard to really tell because all of the towers were made out of slightly different materials, just depending on their zones. Mostly stone, but different kind of stones.
The woman in town said that their ancient ancestors built this. So what was it for? It's such a huge construction. It was meant for some sort of giant things to move around on it. What were her ancestors doing? Huh.
I don't know, but I find the air up here much more refreshing.
Rarefied.
Really, I would think it's thinner.
Yeah, but he's used to that.
It's clean.
Yeah, Fran's from a mountain
Yeah.
monastery, so he's like, this reminds me of home.
Okay. Does it look like anybody's been inside the bridge as of late?
Roll perception. Fran, you see probably like 10 feet in front of the door the footprints that one of you guys spotted earlier from like a humanoid, but there seems to be a shuffle as if there was some sort of fight, and then you see drag marks as if something was dragged into the bridge.
I think there was definitely somebody out here. Have they dragged somebody else in here, maybe?
Okay. Guru, can you see if there's anything, any traps?
Can. Let's be perception. I look for traps.
You think the door has a trap on?
Aha.
Oh, I will pull out my masterworky thieves tools and try to disarm it.
I'll stand away from the door.
All right.
Good luck, me.
I don't
You
have that ability.
disarm the trap.
Yay, guys, it's disabled.
All right. Who will be the first to enter the door? Not it.
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay. You open the door. And this is where we're going to end session.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, do we see anything?
We
You
do.
We'll
see
find
Not
out.
until 2 weeks from now.
a very long tunnel that's not lit up, so you can only see
tunnel
as
that
far
is
as you can see.
approximately 2
Secret
weeks
tunnel.
long.
2 weeks long, yeah.
But yes, we will be going into dungeon mode. So I want to do that all in one session.
Yeah, sure.
Cool with that.
All right.
I just wanted the cliffhanger of what we see. So long tunnel, got it.
Darkness.
Good. Except I have dark vision for 60 feet. Haha.
But you think that this tunnel is the length of the bridge, So you're not
So
sure
it is
like
big.
what's going on further down, but yeah, you think you're inside and under, the top of the bridge. You're inside the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
The corridor is 61 feet long.
Oh, much longer than that. We're going up into the 300 plus. Maybe even longer. Who knows? It's too dark to tell. So yeah, in a couple of weeks we'll go into dungeon mode and see how that goes. I'm kind of excited for it, actually.
All right.
Good.
Some shenanigans. Gotta love shenanigans.
Oh, that was pretty close. My hit points got a good workout. I'm sad that
Yeah.
it was immune to electricity. Boo.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
But I survived double critical hits, so that's something.
That's
Yeah, it is a downside to a build like that is like one of the crits was confirmed on like a 14 or something or a 16 or it was pretty low.
Yeah.
So yeah, that fortification would be good.
yeah. Fortification actually isn't too bad of an idea to put on your armor if you have that money to do so.
Yeah, you can put it on bracers. It costs more, but you can enchant bracers to have armor enchantment. So
Mm-hmm.
when we get ridiculously wealthy, then that's what I'm looking at to try and mitigate some of this. But
All
that
right.
Arcane Barrier came in handy, so that's good.
Yeah,
Everything's
that's
working the way it's intended.
yeah.
Was it particulate form, I think, is a spell you could use that make you immune to crit?
Particulate form. Oh, I'm not familiar
I
You're
with
wanna
that
not
one.
say that
particularly familiar with it?
I think it's on a wizard
Indeed.
spell list. It turns you into like yeah, basically makes it so you're like you're a bunch of like you're almost like a dust person, kind of. It's pretty wild.
Oh.
Oh, that's up there at 7th level.
Oh it's a high level spell, but
Gain fascinating immune to bleed damage.
I think you can cast it on your allies too, though. Like you can just put it on the whole party.
Isn't elemental form give you crit immunity? Elemental body?
I think
I
that
don't think
might.
it does until later.
Okay.
Oh, like a
They
higher
were
level
like
version
very
of it,
specific about what kind
what
of
it gives
things you
you.
get from it, and the lower ones don't make you immune to crits. Because it would be great if it did do that. Let me see. It's yeah, you
You
have
need
to wait until
3.
Elemental Body 3.
Ah, that's way too late. And that particulate body is level 7. Elemental body 3 is level 6. I'll figure something out.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
Okay. I'll see you guys all next week. No, not next week. The week after that.
Yep.
Sounds good.
What date? The 23rd.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
You too.
You guys too. Take care.